company, good skating, can't be bad, can it? It's like a drug, isn't it? Amazing, it really is. And, you know, I don't think it ever leaves you once you've got the bug, as it were. It's there forever. And long may it be so. Particularly mornings like this. Oh, superb.
I know when my father used to be down here, they used to hold races and that, and I think he won enough money to buy a pair of Norwegian ice skates, which I've still got in the cupboard.
It's a highly secret location. We don't want the enemy knowing what we're doing. Anything to get one up on those that you've got to compete against.
It was a very popular sport. It was a sort of cup final atmosphere of the day back in the 19th century. So all the fenmen were coming to the races. We got engravings going right back to the 1820s, showing the huge crowds of people that were there. And the champions, the skaters, were very important people and much respected. Winter in the Fens, especially in the hard Victorian winters, could be a desperate time. So to have this attractive sport and pastime going on, and their own local heroes taking part and beating all comers, I think it must have been very important to the community spirit of the people in the Fenland villages.
You cannot compare a fen skater with a town skater. No comparison whatever. To me, they're all right for fancy stuff, but they're not skaters. You've got to have a true fenman to have a really good skater. A fenman. I think the railway came here about 1847, and they used to come down from London, get off the train through the gate where you paid to come in, and you were on the moors.
Trains would come down from Cambridge and park on the railway line adjacent to the moors, and the passengers would sit and watch the skating from the train.
So the skating specials laid on in Victorian times for London folk to come down to the Fens to add to the crowds at these fantastic events. Larman registered a great Littleport skater once for a bet raced against the train on the railway between Littleport and Ely, because the railway and the river run quite close to each other between those two towns. And the story is that despite the firemen from the train throwing cinders onto the ice as the train went over a river bridge to try to slow Larman register down, he still skated into Ely half a minute before the train arrived in the station, so he won his bet.